Hello, people. This is the Black Glove Gamer, and this is my first impressions of Contractors. It's published and developed by Caveman Studios. It released on December 14th, 2018, and currently, at the moment, it is on sale in the Steam store for $16.99. Now, Contractors. 5v5 team-based shooter, all day, every day, 20 weapons, grenades, flash bangs, and smoke bombs, and things of that sort. That's all these things are available to you. And this is the type of team-based shooter that I believe individuals that are into Onward would gravitate to. Currently, as far as modes of play, I've only seen I believe it's called Control. You start the game, you and your team, you're going to these objectives, you hold them down, capture them, and then you have to transmit your information and take, to actually take control of the point all the way, and then you move on to another one. While you're doing that, the other team is trying to do the same. So that is Control. That's all I saw that was available. They did have another mode where there's bots involved, but I wanted to see what the multiplayer was hitting for. So that's what, I kept doing as far as with my play sessions. As when you're actually joining a game, you don't have to really wait that long at the moment. But if you do have to wait an extended period of time before the game actually starts, you do have a gun range that's available to you to utilize while you're waiting for the game to start, which is great. It's been too many times I've been sitting waiting for a play session with nothing to do. It's very awkward trying to drink a soda with a headset on because you're waiting and you're parched. It's not great. It's not fun. It's not fun, man. Anyway, visuals are I do like the visuals. The maps aren't too big, but I wasn't expecting them to be huge because either way, the max teams are 5 versus 5. There's going to be situations where it's only 3v3, and you don't really need the maps to be that big. So, even though they're not big maps, they're sufficient for the player size that's available at the moment. Now, I did have to dial down the settings for the visuals because I started to get sick. It automatically had it set to high, and I guess high was a little bit too much for my rig, so I had to put it on medium, and then I had to dial down the shadows too. After I did that, it ran a lot better. But the weird thing was I wasn't seeing any ghosting with my hands or the guns or anything like that. So I thought that was kind of strange. There were a couple of bugs. Like let's just say at the beginning of the game, if somebody switches teams, they can still hear the team that they were on their walkie. It was wild because I was trying to take this guy out who left our team, and he still could hear me on our walkie. So that's why he set himself up to kill us. He was like, I could still hear you. I was like, wow, messed up bug, very messed up bug. But it did take me a couple of play sessions, about 2. I would say after 2, I got the hang of it, and I started to enjoy it more because at first I didn't care for it. But the only reason why I didn't care for it is because I'm used to Pavlov, War Dust, Standout. Those are what I enjoy. I'm not really an Onward player. But from, me viewing numerous streams of people playing Onward and things of that sort, I think that this would be something that people who enjoy shooters that are like Onward would gravitate to. I really do think that they would gravitate to this. Hopefully they do. If they do, then it'll have a chance to live, because if it doesn't have an active community, this game will die. It will die like the other shooters that then came and left. Y'all know what I mean. It'll be a shooter. It'll come out. It'll have a lot of people playing it, and then slowly but surely it's going to die down, because even though I think VR is a fantastic thing as far as for gamers, it is not widespreadly, it's not adopted by a lot of people. It's not. And therefore, sometimes with certain shooters, they may not live long. This probably could, but time will tell. If it does have a community in the next 3 months, then I would probably say if you're somebody that's into shooters, but not, but it doesn't really matter to you if it's just shooter like Onward or Standout, and I'll be like, oh yeah, go ahead, get it. If you're into Onward, I would say, get it, check it out now if you like it, because it might be people that like team-based shooters but just are not into Onward. So that might quench their thirst. But for me, it's the only thing is it's not really my type of game. And I think it's a couple of things, but it's still in early access. This is not out of early access yet. And maybe when it does come out of early access, it'll have a lot more things added to it that may make me want to gravitate to it. Don't know, but we'll see. I did have some fun in it. You will see clips, and I think that's about it. This was a short impressions. So this is the Black Glove Gamer. These are my impressions on Contractors. If it looks like it's your type of game, go ahead, check it out. Worst case scenario, you just refund it. All right. Like, subscribe, share. Black Glove Gamer is out.